We are honored today to recognize the achievements and contributions of Imperial's first provost, Professor James Stirling. Professor Stirling retired from his role as provost in August this year after serving the college for 5 years. As provost, Professor Stirling was a tireless advocate for initiatives that make Imperial a better place for our staff and students. He supported projects to increase awareness of mental health issues and make Imperial a more equal and inclusive place, including the appointment of the college's first provost's envoy for gender equality and the assistant provost for equality, diversity, and inclusion, the renewal of the college's Athena Swan Silver Award, and the establishment of the annual Women at Imperial and Diverse at Imperial Weeks. Professor Stirling was a constant champion of our community of postdoctoral scholars, students, and technicians. And as the college's establishment license holder for research with animals, he helped to establish a new culture for animal care at Imperial. Professor Stirling is renowned for his research in particle physics, in particular exploring the forces that bind elementary particles together. And he is an authority on the application of these theoretical models to understanding the results of experiments. Following periods of research in the US, at Cambridge, and at the European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, in Geneva, Professor Stirling moved to Durham University in 1986. Here, his strengths in scientific leadership led to his appointment as the university's first director of the Institute for Particle Physics Phenomenology and as its Pro-Vice Chancellor for Research. Following this, he was elected to the Jacksonian Professor of Natural Philosophy at the University of Cambridge and went on to become the head of the Cavendish Laboratory. Professor Stirling's publications, in particular part of the acclaimed MRST-MSTW collaborations, are among the most highly cited in the physical sciences, and his primary area of expertise, quantum chromodynamics, has been central to discoveries in physics, including the properties of the Higgs boson. Indeed, many of his calculational techniques have now been adopted as standard practice. Professor James Stirling is a leader who has inspired the very best and defined the role of provost for Imperial with integrity and vision. The high esteem in which he is held by everyone in the Imperial community cannot be underestimated. It is a privilege to honor him here today. I therefore invite you, President, under the powers granted to you by Council, to award Professor James Stirling an honorary degree of Doctor of Science in recognition of his outstanding contribution to particle physics and to Imperial College London.